What's up everybody, Dr. McKay here, welcome back to my channel. Today is a very exciting day for me and for the Pokemon community at large. We have the new Pokemon Scarlet and Violet games dropped today. I have picked up Pokemon Scarlet. I pre-ordered it, so I have this little figurine of the starter Pokemon. I'm so happy that I managed to pre-order this one because I missed Legends Arceus' pre-order. So, today's stream, as you probably guessed by my introduction, we're going to be playing Pokemon Scarlet, the new Pokemon game. And I'll be playing it on my brand new Charizard controller. Such a beast. I'm so excited for this. I hope you all enjoy the content. And if you do, feel free to hit the follow button. I also got a brand new headset as well. Orange to match my Goku t-shirt. If you can see my Goku t-shirt. Boom, there it is. I like me orange. So, yeah. Today's going to be the start of my new Pokemon journey. So I hope you all enjoy the content. So, I have to get used to the fact that A is at the bottom, not at the bottom. Straight away with some music. Choose a look for yourself. Well, I'm going to go for the one that looks like me. Why not? What is my name? Well, it's clearly going to be Dr. McKay in it. Press the wrong button. Right, try again, shall we? Alright, space is Y. There you go, Dr. McKay. Boom. Oh! I am so excited for this. Ah, right, there we go. That was a nightmare. My computer crashed on me and I had to restart everything from the beginning. Anyway, where we left off was character customization. So, if you're just joining us, obviously, this is Pokemon Scarlet. I'm so excited. I've just got it today. It's the first thing I thought of when I woke up today. I got a brand new Charizard controller to play it with. And I got the pre-order edition that come with the 3 starter Pokemon, which I'm excited. I'm not sure which one I'm going to pick yet, but we'll do that in a minute. So I've chosen my character. We have chosen scarlet hair with whatever fancy look that looks like. So we're going to confirm that. I can change the look. I'm guessing it's just previous now. We can do full character customization, so let's do it. Alright, I am ready. Let's start. Enrollment application for the Narinja Academy. I think I pronounced it right. Enrollment complete. Ah, dear. I'm so excited for the open world. Apparently, you can go anywhere. Nice. Hariyama versus Garbite. Paldea is a sprawling region bursting with lush nature and magnificent landscapes. It also, of course, is home to the mysterious creatures known to us as Pokémon. They reside here in great numbers, in fact. It's a new Pokémon! Pokémon can be found living all over in seas, in the sky, even in cities and towns. We humans coexist with Pokemon as we both help one another to live and thrive. The Narinja Academy is here to help you learn even more about these precious partners. Within our halls, people from all regions gather to study together. Why is that Taurus black? Maybe it's a regional variant. As a Pokemon trainer, they have their Pokemon battles, their Pokemon do battles growing along with them, while our robust curriculum of coursework helps our students draw forth their fullest potential. We, the faculty and staff of the Ninja Academy, can't wait to welcome you with open arms. Taking this as my house. Now saving. Your bag and hat are hanging here, but it's not time to get ready. The classic Nintendo Switch. Oh, that's me mother. Every journey starts with a conversation with your mother. Good morning. Oh, already in your uniform and everything. Well, it is your first day at your new school after all. I'm so excited for you. Still, you might want to cool your engines before you go racing out the door. The school contacted me and said that you're supposed to wait here a little while longer. Their words, not mine. Apparently there's something very important for your first day that still hasn't arrived. Convenient. Maybe that's the very thing we are waiting for. Get the door, would you? Sure thing. Do forgive the intrusion. You are Master Dr. McKay, yes? Aye. On behalf of the Academy, I must apologise for the late arrival of your enrolment documents. And also for my delay in introducing myself. I am the director of the Narinja Academy. You may call me Mr. Clavel. The director, and you came in person to help my son with his first day. Well, I am responsible for the entire academy, including any failures on its part. So here at least are the enrollment documents, so that should have already been delivered to you. Goodness, you really needn't have. Since you've come all this way, can I at least offer you a cup of tea? Proper British. Oh no, don't. Oh, no need to trouble yourself. Dr. McKay, I've got a thing or two to discuss with you, with the director here. Look. Why don't you head back up to your room and finish getting ready for school? You'll need your bag and your hat as well. Yeah, because every Pokemon trainer needs a hat. Now, Mr. Gravel, you simply must join me for a cuppa, this way. Well, how can I refuse such a kind offer? I'll tell you something, Pokemon games need to start having voice dialogue. You'd think 2022 Pokemon games would have voice dialogue, but yeah, we still have to just talk. Ready to put on your hat and grab your bag. Yes. Can I not get a different hat though? I kind of look like Annie. Press the X button to open the menu. Select save option. Yeah. Okay. And I can just save it straight away. So we have manual and we have automatic save. Gotta change his hat, man. Look at it. Oh, just look at you, all ready for your big first day. Yes, the uniform of our storied academy suits you quite well indeed. Oh gracious, how very careless of me. I had entirely forgotten that I've something else for you, Master Dr. McKay. A most important thing. But your living room is hardly the place for it. Would you care to follow me outside? Sure thing. I wonder what this important thing might be. Let's follow the director out and see, shall we? I wonder if it's my first Pokemon. Now, which one should I get? I have the figurines here. I'm really thinking of Frey Coco, the little fire Pokemon. So I'm open. Right then, dear Pokemon, time to come out of your Pokeballs. There they are. We provide each student entering the academy a Pokemon of their own. I'll ask you to choose which among these three you'd like to have as your partner. Ooh. Sprigatito, the grass cat. Pretty cute. Fuecoco, the fire croc. And Quaxley, the duckling Pokemon. They're all very good company. Why, they usually refuse to even leave my side. Oh, which one? What's this? So it turns out they're more interested in you, Master Dr. McKay, than familiar old name. I do wish I could stay and see which one you'll choose, but I must be off to my next home visit. I'll be at the house just over there. Take your time with your decision, then come find me once your mind is made up. Now, if you excuse me, until next we meet. What's up, Lep? How's you doing? Yeah, Quaxley's quite cool. What a manly fellow that director of yours is. These three are all lovely, but you need to choose just one, right? Not an easy task. No, it's not. I like me fire, but Quaxley's calling me. Why not take this opportunity to walk about with these little ones to get to know them? I'm sure they'll have lots to teach you. Okay. But before you go, I got you a little something to celebrate your big day. Take it with you if you're going out on your own. Yeah, I got a Ronton phone. The latest model of smartphone. According to the instructions, you can check the map app by pressing Y. So basically it's got Google Maps on it, essentially. It'll keep you from getting lost, so take care of your new gadget. Now off you go, have fun. Head to the house down the way. Let's have a look. No. Apparently I can't interact with them. Can I run? Oh, it's going to follow me, are they? Man, I'm liking this game so far. How are you, Leprechaun, mate? You doing good? Where did Spree Tito go? Went somewhere. Oh, yeah. What are you doing here, buddy? Come on. Got a bit stuck. Right, let's go. Can't run. Not yet, anyway. Come on. Let's just get on with it. Cabo Poco. At least it translates it for you. It's pretty good. Go on then. Oh, I can run now. Wow, nice house. Fancy. Uh-oh. Let's say, I lost the Pokemon. Talk about pizzazz. Huh? Well, hello there. Not quite. Master Dr. McKay has yet to make his choice, you see. Mate, that Frey Coco's really getting in my heart. Yo, Chunky. Wherever that word is, we haven't met, have we? I must say, I wasn't expecting to see you here quite so soon. Hang on, Director. Is this who I think it is? Yes, this is our Academy's newest student, Master Dr. McKay. He'll be attendant as of today. So you're the kid who moved up in the road. I've been dying to find out more about you. I'm Nimona. Normally I live in the school dorms, but home is here. What do you say, new neighbor? Want to be friends? Yes. Love the enthusiasm. We're gonna get along just fine. Miss Nimona is president of our student council and a champion ranked trainer in her own right. I absolutely love Pokemon battling. In fact, we should battle right now, you and me. Easy now. Yeah, hey, I pick the Pokemon. Calm down. You two will be in the same class, so you'll have plenty of time for battle later and get to know one another better, of course. We're going to be neighbours and classmates. Nice. We'll be able to battle all we want. On that note, Master Dr. McKay, have you decided which of these Pokemon you would like to be your first partner? It's always a tough choice. In the first gen, it's Charmander, hands down. Second gen, Cyndaquil. Third gen, I kind of like Mudkip in the third gen. You know. Oh, screw it. Let's go Free Coco. Go back to roots. Yeah. Yes. Let's go with it. Plus, it's the same color as my hair. Not my hair, character's hair. No nicknames. What? He thinks it's a parrot. Plus, normally you can find the others too out in the wild where fire not so much. Yes, definitely. Like one of the first Pokemon you come across is probably bug or grass, isn't it? Also, look at my controller. You see that? It's a Charizard controller. I had to get it. Frankego seems to have taken quite a liking to you, Master Dr. McKay. This is your first Pokemon, yes? Please raise it with love and care. And of course, be sure to keep it tucked safely inside a Pokeball. But once if I don't want to. I even got, like, some figures of the starters that come with the pre-order, which is pretty cool. Dr. McKay, I can't believe you actually chose Fuecoco. I mean, like, way to make a perfect choice for you. You two make such a good combo. Can I choose one of these Pokemon too, Dr. Clever? Oh, but did you not receive Pokemon when you went to the academy, Miss Nimoya? I also got a new headset, Triglet. To match Scarlet and the controller. Nice orange colour. Not back then, no. I had other Pokemon I was focused on raising at the time. But now I want to raise a new Pokemon alongside Dr. McKay while he raises his own new partner. So you're basically going to be my rival then, yeah? Indeed, a rather splendid idea. If you wish to raise one of these Pokemon on equal footing with Dr. McKay, here I shall be more happy to allow it. Yes. She gotta pick Spriggity. So she's picked the opposite type to mine. That's strange. So who picks the water one then? Alright then. Now that we've chosen a Pokemon, we have to battle. I'll wait for you down on the beach. Come join me when you're ready. Alright, yeah. See, that's strange, because normally the rival takes like the better type, not the worse off type. So as you may have noticed, Miss Newman is a tad overly fond of Pokemon battling. But I do hope you'll join her for a battle. It will help you get to know your Pokemon as well. Of course, I love battling me. So if I press Y, right, yeah. That's the size of the maplet, and I am here, down here, I think. Yeah, that's where I am. And this map is quite big. And I think you can go in the ocean as well. So. So, go enjoy this, I think. Oh, there's a Magikarp down there. See on the mini-map, bottom right? There's a Magikarp and a pig somewhere. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Let's go. Anyone can be a Pokemon trainer as long as they have Pokemon by their side. And it's our duty as trainers to help our Pokemon grow stronger through battle. So, you ready to battle me, Dr. McKay? Well, of course I am. If I have Ember, you're toast. Perfecto! I'm so excited for this battle. I think I'll use Mr. You gotta use Sprigatito, don't I? Just remember that Master Dr. McKay is wholly inexperienced in Pokemon battling. Whoops. Good call, Director. I was about to send out one of my usual partners right off the bat. She has probably higher Pokemon. I guess I'll take this chance to try out my new buddy instead. Well, I thought that was the reason why you picked that Pokemon. Jeez. Come on, Dr. McKay, let's have a battle. Or fruitful battle. Alright. Toast. I spit fire at your face. Must be studying up. I've been playing Pokemon for what, 25 years? I think I know what I'm doing. And that's how it's done. Level up. I wonder what that thing on her arm is. Look at you winning your first battle ever. You've got even more potential than I thought. You're going to be a strong trainer for sure. But now I want to try a different strategy. Let's go again, just one more battle. Master Dr. McKay has this for a Coco and surely wear it already from last battle. Come on, I want another battle. Sorry, I kind of got caught up in all the excitement. I'm really sorry, Dr. McKay. Same to your free Coco too. Let's battle again soon. Oh, definitely. We'll definitely battle more. You two seem to be becoming fast friends, though you've only just met. Can I count on you to take your new schoolmate here under your wing? I'm sure he could learn a great deal from a champion ranked trainer such as yourself. You bet, sir. That reminds me, since you're new to training Pokemon, there's an app you definitely need. You have a smartphone, right? Let me see it for a sec. The Pokédex. Do you remember when you have to actually go get the Pokédex in games? Now it's an app on your phone. How times have changed. The Pokédex will automatically register any Pokemon you catch. It's a must-have for Pokemon trainers. It's a super handy app. Our homeroom teacher, Mr. Jack, actually made it himself. Did he? I thought Professor Oak made Pokédex. Yeah. Back in my day, we used ordinary paper and handwritten notes to compile our Pokédexes. How old is this guy? Handwritten notes. It's quite the age we live in now. Oof, finding out this Pokédex by hand, I can't even imagine how much work that would take. Oh no, I suppose you can. Yet, no matter how much the times may change, the wonders of meeting new Pokemon never does. That is a truly timeless pleasure. And the more Pokemon that you encounter, the more you'll find yourself growing and changing. I hope you will both work hard towards goals of completing your own Pokédexes. Now, Mr. Pneumonia, I do still have a few matters to discuss with your parents. Could I depend on you to see Master Kate in the academy? You would be doing me quite the favour. Of course, leave it to me. Then I'll leave it in your capable hands. Alright, little one, it's time you and I were on our way. Bye, Quaxley! Maybe I will make a little more time to work on my Pokédex along with all my battling. Alright, speaking of Pokédexes, Dr. McKay, you've probably never caught a wild Pokemon, right? Huh! I've caught many, but let's just say we haven't. I'll show you the ropes before I take you to the academy. Come with me. Why are like the tutorials in Pokemon games like seemingly long and tedious? I still say they need voice dialogue. Oh, Dr. McKay. Hello, Mother. I hear that Pneumonia here will be taking you to school. Is it pneumonia? Pneumonia? Or pneumonia? Because I keep saying pneumonia. Oh dear. That's right, Mom. Leave it to me. So you've already managed to make friends, nice. And I read about all the wonderful teachers you will be looking forward to in school, plus so many handy facilities you can use as much as you like. Add in your new friend, Nimona, and it sounds like your school life is shaping up to be fantastic. Now you'll be staying in the school dorms, so I want you to promise me you'll eat proper meals. Here's a bit of spending money to start off with. I also packed a lunch for your first day. A sandwich. What a thank you. A dish made by sandwiching vegetables, meat, and other ingredients between two pieces of bread. It makes a fantastic meal when out on a picnic. Wow. Because I didn't know what a sandwich was. Oh, maybe you better take these two. 5 potions. Use them when personal partner of yours. Yeah. I know every day in your new life is going to be full of exciting experiences far from home. Just try to save them all, the good times and the hard times too. But if you ever want to come back home, you'll know your bed is always ready for you. Oh, alright then. You two had better be off, I suppose. Take care on the way to school. Your mother's so nice. Everybody was going to teach you how to catch wild Pokemon. Come on, vamos! Fuck me, she went quick. Man, there's a magic carp over it. Somewhere. I don't see it. But it shows it on the map. And there's a piggy thing somewhere. Poco Path. Alright, here we go. Alright, this is Poco Path. Well, here it is. Was it? This is path that leads to the adventure for you and me. Out here, things are different than in town. You're going to see wild Pokemon out and about. Are those like white balls Pokemon? They look like spiders, man. You're going to see wild Pokemon out and about. Yeah. Right. Let's get into it. Get too close to one and you have to battle, but you'll free Coco for that, right? And if you want to try and catch Pokemon, you got to use good old Pokeball. I got tons, have a few. 5. They always give you 5, don't they? Oink oink. What luck? Time for some learning by doing. Try battling this Lechonk. It's called Lechonk. It's brilliant. A little chonky. You can try and catch one Pokemon when you battle and press X and throw Pokemon. When you have... Yeah. X. Oh, I can turn the camera, that's cool. I'm gonna rename it. Definitely gonna rename it. Gonna name it LeChunk. Yes. I did delete. Press B. LeChunk. Definitely. Hola! That was awesome. You caught the very first Pokemon you went for. Well, I didn't actually go for it. It come to me, so, you know. I'm currently when it actually comes to catching Pokemon, maybe you should give me tips. Anyway, have some more Pokeballs just in case. Not every catch works out. So that's more like it. Weaken the Pokemon, then throw Pokeballs. Remember that, you'll be fine. Now go battle those wild Pokemon and catch some of them. Let's meet back up at the lighthouse over there. You can see our school from the top. Ooh, what's that? Haha, Pokeball. What is this? It's like a spider. A tarantula. Tarantula. Yeah? You know when you see a spider? You know, you burn the house down? Tarantula, okay. Ooh, Hoppet! Nice to see some familiar Pokemon. Oh, no, that's cool. They're hanging from the tree, that's pretty cool. Man, this is a completely different Pokemon experience. Just seeing the Pokemon hanging from the tree like that in like their natural environment. Pretty awesome. Waco Color's round. This ball of threads wrapped around its body is elastic enough to deflect the scythes of Scyther. Okay, nice. This Pokemon's natural enemy. Oh, interesting. That's cool. Alright, let's catch a Hoppet. Where's Hoppet at? I love how the other Hoppet ran away, so it doesn't change screen. That's cool. My goal is to try and catch every Pokemon that I see that I haven't got. That's the plan. Anyway. Now, it would have been better if the Pokeball landed on the floor instead of floating in the air. Yeah, because gravity. Yeah. Hoppet Leaf. This Pokemon is blown across vast distances by the wind. It is unclear where the Hoppets of Paldea originally came from. It came from Johto, didn't it? It's where Hoppets come from. Okay. Let's give it a save. Can I go up here? I can, nice. Oh, what did I just do? So I can sneak. I can slide. That's cool. Slide. Oh, what's this? It's so fluffy! Palmy. for me? Electric? Oh, the thought it was fire. Nice. Oh dear. Oh dear. Whew. Sneezies. It was... No, it has underdeveloped... No, it is electric. See, it looks like it would be fire, but it kind of looks like a Pikachu Pokemon because of the round cheeks. So it has undeveloped electric sacs on its cheeks. These sacs can produce electricity only if Palme rubs them furiously with the pads on its forepaws. Nice. Height, 1 foot. I think it's 1 foot. Oh, hello. What have we here? It's like a Caterpie. Scatterbug. So left trigger zooms in on the Pokemon. Interesting. So I can move the right, zoom in and out. Hey, that was a lot better. Wow, Tail Whip. Scatterbug. Any poison that this Pokemon takes in is converted into black powder and secreted. That's why Scatterbugs can eat poisonous leaves and roots. Turns into black powder? What, like gunpowder? Go away, Lechonk. Oh! A little flock of these birds. I was about to say, where's my Pidgey type bird? Is that 2 of them? There's one in the back flying. I think it's actually a fire Pokemon. Catching. There's a Lechonk right behind me. Now it's normal flying. This Pokemon is normally calm, but once it enters battle, its hormonal balance changes and it becomes aggressive. Okay. Now add it to the party. Let's get rid of the Hoppet, because, you know, Hoppets are useless. Nice. Hey, that little chunk's right there, isn't it? Hey, Dr. McKay, you getting the hang of how to catch Pokemon? Yeah. Let me see. So far, you've caught... Alright, calm down. Mysterious cry. Well, what was that? Another mysterious cry? Never heard that kind of cry before. Could it be some strong Pokemon or something? I say we find whatever made that cry. Let's take a look around. Just be careful. There's a kind of unsafe cave not far from here, so stay clear. Well, that's clearly where I gotta go, isn't it? And I know your Ronton phone can help keep you safe, but watch your step by these cliffs anyway. Can I fall off the cliff? Be interesting. Yeah, let's grab this item. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's one of these. Let's give this a catch. Can't remember what this one's called. Young Goose. Okay. Am I in the wall? I think I'm in the wall. Great Game Freak. Yeah, I'm in the holes in the wall. What's up, Dookie Style X? Where did I download it? I didn't download it. I bought it. I got the Switch game. Pre-ordered it. Young Goose. Its stomach fills most of its torso. It wanders the same path every day, searching for fresh food. Sounds like me whenever I wake up. Are your kids even in the room? I don't have kids in the room. No. Why'd you ask? Spin Cycle. Because I'm swearing, yeah? I'm gonna... Eh? I've glitched it. I was down there by the tree, and then at the battle, now I'm on the rock. Hacks, people, hacks. Alright, let's go search this cave or search for this Pokemon. Oh, great cutscene. How is everyone anyway today? Everyone good? Up there on the beach. Oh, is that Houndour? Ooh, Houndour. Love Houndour. Grrr. Bah, bah, bah. Alright. Let's hope that sand's soft, eh? Really? The phone saved me? Okay. I believe that. I just came in 4th on solo battle royale. Nice spin cycle. Very nice. Let's have a look. Grr. This mysterious Pokemon seems to be too weak to move. Maybe you can give it something to help it perk up. Clearly gonna give it the sandwich, aren't I? Here, mate, have the sandwich. You know you want to. Alright. Leave me fingers on, mate. Jesus. It's a cool looking Pokemon, I will admit. What's it doing? But me, it's gone Super Saiyan. just puffed his chest out and gone like, I'm coming for you now. He's off to kick some ass. I'm guessing I should follow him. Yeah, let's just follow the like random Pokemon. He's walking like he wants to fight someone. I can't walk past it, okay. Aye, Dr. McKay. There you are. You okay? You're not hurt up, right? I'm managing. Yeah, it's been a traumatic experience. No, I'm fine. Thank goodness, I was really worried. If you got unhurt because I said we should go looking for whatever made that cry. No, never mind that. Right now, we've got to focus on getting you back up here. You've just got to find some way to climb out of there. If you can get close enough, I'll try pulling. Okay. Pulling you up with one of my Pokemon's moves. Not going to say anything about the Pokemon I just met? No? Okay. Oh, there it is. Yeah, he's after those Houndour. He's like, fucking come here. Oh, it's a Houndoom. Ooh, Houndoom. Hello. Be my friend. Yes, you up there. Be my friend. Imagine getting a Houndoom, like, straight away. That'd be crazy. There's a Diglett! Mine! I wonder... Mate, he's still over there. That's brilliant. I love that. Diglett dirt. It lives about 1 yard underground, where it feeds on plant roots. It sometimes appears above ground. I'm trying to think how long a 1 yard is. Like a meter or so, isn't it? Don't mind me, can't go that way. Whatever the Pokemon's called. Just exploring. Uh-oh. It's brung its brothers. Yeah, shit yourself. Hey, heads up, some pretty rough. I'm glad you got your bodyguard, but watch your back. Just exploring, make sure there's nothing else. I can't tell if that's rock smash, strength, or just obliterate. One or the above. Oh my gosh, it's straight up pulverizing rock. How powerful is it? I wonder what that move. Yeah, me too. Doesn't make you look out, something coming. Behind you. It's behind you. Yeah, it's Houndoom. See? Let's be friends. Come here, good boy. You good boy. You good boy. No, you're not good boy. Run away. Oh, yeah. What's Free Coco going to do against Houndoom? Level 40! Fuck! Now that's a tail whip. Oh, here comes the posse. There's loads of them. Hey! Up here, quick! I'm just like, fucking put me down. Jesus. How embarrassing. Way to go. For a second I thought you were both goners. Oh, he lost his Super Saiyan form. Well, I was wrong. Maybe it used up all his power. What is this Pokemon anyway? It kind of looks like a Cyclizar, but I've never seen one quite like this one before. And now it looks so different from a minute ago, you think it's okay? Hard to say. I didn't know, I'm not a doctor. You can't tell either, huh, Dr. McKay? Well, all that aside, I'm seriously glad to have you back up here in one piece. You know, that battle down there was really something. You and this fella look perfectly in sync facing down that Houndoom. What? It didn't even tell it what to do? I'm guessing it's not like you're this Pokemon's trainer yet, huh? Yet. Oh good. Looks like it perked up a little. Do you think this fella was the one making the mysterious cry we had before? Sounds like a cat. A cat mixed with a dog, you know? Oh man, oh man, oh man. Oh man, oh man, oh man. There's more. The more I look at this Pokemon, the more mysterious it seems. If you do become its trainer, you gotta let me battle against it. Let's exchange numbers so we can get in touch if we somehow get separated again. And here, this, let you teach a Pokemon a move to help it battle stronger opponents. Swift, really? Give me Swift. Star-shaped rays are shot at opposing Pokemon. This attack never misses. I think that's the only good thing about that attack. But I think it only does 50 damage, I think. Well, it only used to do a specific amount of damage. I think before you used it though, TMs can only be used once. You've both been through enough for a minute. I think we better take a breather. Let's just get to Lighthouse. That'd be a good spot to relax. Let me just save it right here. Ooh, just So look, glowing dots are berries, I'm guessing. What? That little... What are you doing out here? I'm not talking to you two, you can shove off. He's very rude, isn't he? Wait, I know you. Aren't you Arvin? You're enrolled in the humanities track, right? And aren't you the son of that Pokemon researcher, Professor Sada? Doesn't matter who my mum is. The real issue here is what in the world this Pokemon is doing out here. And what is with this form it's in. I met it at the bottom of this cliff. It saved me from... See, we heard this strange cry and we tried to investigate, but Dr. McKay fell off a cliff. And was saved by my phone, no less. This Pokemon saved him. No, it didn't. The phone did. Clearly. But it seems like it wore itself out in the process. It got kind of slumpy afterwards. But you should have seen it before. It looked totally different. It was unbelievably strong. Well, yeah, as it should be. But it can't fight while it's like this. The form of Koraidon takes in battle, that's its true form. Koraidon. Koraidon, is that this Pokemon's name? How do you know it? You can't go in the lab, it's locked. I don't remember even seeing you around, but given the uniform, you go to the academy too? Do you? Koraidon isn't the sort of Pokemon that any old trainer can hope to command. It's special. Special how? What sort of Pokemon is it? You think you're up to ordering Koraidon around? Then how about I test your worthiness? Yes. Well, look at you. Quite the little go-getter. I've been feeling all out of sorts, so I'm going to use this battle to blast these doldrums away. Mate, my Frey Coco's like half dead. These memories are leaving a bad taste in my mouth, and I want it gone. Oh no, Frey Coco's fully healed. Well, that's nice. Bye, Squid. Level up. Already had one Pokemon. Put you in your place, didn't I? Seems you know a thing or two about battling. Wow, Dr. McKay, that was awesome. I guess I wasn't ever going to stand a chance using some Pokemon I'd only just caught. But if you really think you can take Koraidon off my hands for me, you'll need this. It's the Pokeball that Brute's been kept in. Alright. A Pokeball that can hold the mysterious Pokemon known as Koraidon. A boy named Arvin gave it to you. Okay. So why'd you have it? Anyway, that thing's your problem now, not mine. Good luck. What? Hey, can you not hear me or something? Fine, be that way, but you better actually... Oh, too late. What a weirdo. Okay. That Ariga definitely knows more than he's letting on. Next time he and I are battling, I'm gonna bring some answers out of him. Oh right, we gotta climb the lighthouse. Can't wait to show you the view of our school. Oh yeah, we still haven't been to the school yet. All this, we've been playing for like an hour and 10 minutes. And we ain't even got into the main game yet. So technically I have 7 Pokemon, yeah? Technically. Auto heal? Who did it? Wowzers, what a view. That's school. That's a big ass school. Look, Dr. McKay, that's Messagoza. And the huge building with the Pokeball on it is our school. Nice. It's going to be so great having you in the same class, Dr. McKay. I look forward to it. Right, I can't wait to get back. We're going to get to learn so much and battle so much. Isn't it awesome what you can see from up there? Mount, forest, grasslands, beautiful nature, stuff as far as the eye can see. Except from it's very, blurry in some places. And you know what? It's waiting for you all over these natural spaces. Tons of Pokemon. Consider this me officially telling you welcome to Paldea. But anyway, like you can see, it's kind of a hike to get to school from here. Let's make it to Las Platos for starters. That's right on the way. Vamos! Come on! Vamos! That's Spanish, isn't it? So I know we're in like Spain or Portugal, somewhere in between. See, always check corners. You know what Pokemon games are like. Hey, let's battle. Bam, Pokemon battles. Like trainer battles, you know. Oh dear. I love the Pokemon just in the background, just like, you know. It's just like the little trunk in the back, just see what's going on. Oh, don't worry, youngster. You'll get there. Considering you'll never age, because Pokemon, you never age. There's the Magikarp. I'm here, Magikarp. That's a Psyduck. I get so excited. Gotta try and catch it. Level 4, should be right. That's going straight in my party. An underpowered, pathetic Pokemon. It may jump high on rare occasions, but never more than 7 feet. Can't believe it. A magic card straight off the bat. Like, oh, it's a marine. Or whatever it's called. A Maril. But it's the little one. Is it a Azumarill? No, Azuro? Azuro. I'll get it. Azuro. Oh. Mate, I'm going to be excited for every Pokemon I see. Level 6 as well, man. Look at the Hoppet. Alright, focus. Don't kill it. What? Thundershock did nothing. But isn't Azuro water? It knows Bubble Beam? Fucking hell. Man, you're gonna get these awesome reactions from me, like, throughout the game. Azuro, its tail bounces like a rubber ball. So it's a fairy Pokemon. See, I didn't know that. I was sure it was water because Maril's a water Pokemon. Its tail bounces like a rubber ball. It flings the tail around to fight opponents bigger than itself. Very nice. I love the stream. There was a Psyduck. Where's that Psyduck? What's that? Come here, duck. Psyduck. Psyduck Cloud 9. I'd say, didn't really do much. I'm gonna run out of Pokeballs, I bet. I'm loving this game. I can play this game all day. Psyduck is constantly racked by a headache. When the headache turns intense, it begins using mysterious powers. Oh, what the hell? What are you doing out here? Happiny, whatever I like to call it. There's a weasel on the bridge. What? Everyone level up. Happiny, the Playhouse Pokemon. It carries a round white rock in its belly pouch. If it gets along well with someone, it will sometimes give that person the rock. I like the Pokedex layout. Mate, it's Weasel. Mate, there was no Pokemon there a minute ago, and now there's Pokemon everywhere. Come here, Weasel. I love me a weasel. Oh, I love it. Magikarp, level up. I love the fact that the Pokemon are in the terrain that they're meant to be in. Weasel, the sea weasel Pokemon. It spins its two tails like a screw to propel itself through water. The tails also slice clinging seaweed. Well, I love me a weasel. Get rid of the tarantula. Tarantula, what you like to call it. Let's follow the river. Oh. Let's follow the river downhill. I know I should be playing the main story, but I'm too excited. I want to explore. Another magic cup. Yeah. Does that use a potion, I wonder? Nine potions. So, yeah, so, okay, so it uses potions. I get it. Hello, look at me. Alright, why? Oh, nice. So all battle features quite cool. Whoa. This is that Wiglet I heard so much about. How do I catch it? How do I fight it? Got ya. Wiglet. I love it. It's like a Diglett, but not a Diglett. It's also like shiny in the water. This Pokemon can pick up the scent of a Veluza just over 65 feet away and will hide itself in the sand. I'm going to add it to the party because I want to see what it evolves into. I guess I'll get rid of the chunk for a minute. Let's do like the end of what I got. It's also like shiny. Must be me. Look at the Wingo! I not get that? How do I get a Wingo? Anyway. As you know, you gotta wait for it to land. Man, I love it. The like Pokemon feel like they're just in the environment, you know? Nice. Man, this game. Wingo, seagull Pokemon. It soars high in the sky, riding on updrafts like a glider. It carries food tucked in its bill. It used to be like the first water Pokemon you could catch in Hoenn. Big smile on my face. What have we here? Oh, it's the deer Pokemon. Sorry to disturb you, love. I want to catch you. It's a deerling. What? Level 7? These Pokemon are cool because their coats change depending on what type of time of year it is. So guessing by their coat, I think it's spring. Nice. Yeah, spring form, yeah. So Deerling, season Pokemon. Deerling have different scents depending on the season. It's in early spring, these Pokemon give off a delicate, sweet and calming scent. Nice. Igglypuff. Igglypuff. What up? Nice. You hear all the Pokemon cries as well in the background when it's quiet. Igglypuff, the balloon Pokemon. Its body has a faintly sweet scent and is bouncy and soft. If it bounces even once, it cannot stop. Alright, Pokemon Center. Hey, Dr. McKay over here. This here is the Pokemon Center. Yep. You can come here to take care of a lot of things related to your Pokemon, but I'll leave the explanation to the pros here. Happy to be of service, and welcome to the Pokemon Center. I'm here to keep everyone's Pokemon healthy. Hello, here on my left is the Pokemon Mark counter. You can buy things like Pokeballs and potions. Hello, we accept payment both in cash, in LP League points. That is, 1 LP is worth 1 Pokédollar. And this to the right is Technical Machine TM for short. It's your ticket to making TMs, which you can use to teach moves to your Pokemon. You need to pay in league points to supply the machine with materials that Pokemon drop. LP comes in handy both at these machines and at stores. I've got a lot here, you can have some. 5,000? Oh yeah, and some of these too. You receive lots of Pokemon materials from Nemo. And at the Union Circle you can connect with other trainers to find yourself some adventuring companions. Come visit us at the Pokemon Center anytime you need any help. We will, thanks. Remember, had a rough adventure? Get to the Pokemon Center. Sometimes you have to know this sort of stuff for quizzes at school. But Mini-Monix, help out. Here, it's another one. Are you ready? Then let's go. Goofy, sure, but it helps you remember you can send your lead Pokemon out with the other button. You have done that. Hello and welcome to the Pokemon Center. Are you Pokemon tired and in need a rest? I don't know where to go. Can I register my birthday? Yeah, register my birthday. Certainly, allow me to register your birthday. Now do be careful. You enter it right. You can't change birthday after this register. Enter your birth month. 11. Enter your birth date. 25. So your birth date is 11/25 for one master. Okay, is that right? That's right. Thanks for registering your birthday with the Pokemon Center. You should stop by on your big day too. We expect you on the 11th of 25. Buy some Pokeballs. I think 41 Pokeballs will do. Alright. Where's, like, or do I do that all within the menu? So now I got a gift, early access code. It should be a Pikachu that knows fly. There you go. It's a Pikachu! Pikachu. Flying Terror type Pikachu gift. You got a Pikachu. Nice. I thought I held my Pokemon. I didn't, did I? I registered my birthday. That's cool. Nice. Wow, we have a living, breathing town. Mind you, I think that guy's walked the same direction like 3 times. A little girl playing with Pokemon. Nice. Wow. Hello, Taurus. Well, guys, I am going to have to cut the stream here for now. This is going to be like part 1 for my YouTube channel and for the playthrough in It's All. Hope you've all enjoyed the content. I've absolutely in love with this game so far. It is absolutely like blowing my mind with like everything. Like I get the graphics are still not quite there, you know, distance with characters moving, the frame rates, but that doesn't bother me. It's the gameplay, and like the Pokemon feel so natural in the habitat, the open world, like just look at this entire map that we can explore. And like I've spent 2 hours just in like this small area. I've gone from there to there. I've been down there, but like it's amazing. Actually, I technically I've been there. That's where I've been. So I followed the stream. But that's what I mean. This game is something else. So yeah, if you like the content and want to see more of Pokemon Scarlet, feel free to drop a follow. I'll be streaming this like every day for like the foreseeable future. Obviously, I'll be playing other games like Call of Duty and stuff, but every day in the day, Pokemon Scarlet, and I'll be posting my playthroughs and that on YouTube as well. So yes, I've been Dr. McKay. Thank you all for stopping by. I will be streaming later, I don't know what. But until then, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers and goodbye.